but right now it's only legal for medical.
It's a legal only for medical.
Yeah,
So which patient it's needed? Which type of patient? You have any
uh,
idea?
25% for person.
25. Okay.
Actually, there is a
It's
producer of drugs in Mexico. I have seen Mexico City. One leader was shot dead. Mayor of the Mexico City was shot dead recently, the day before yesterday, I think. So
yeah, yeah. Mexico is the second country produce more drugs illegal.
yes,
In Mexico
illegally and
exists
illegally it
many.
is supplied to USA also. That is why Trump government was also doing effort to make a wall between the Mexico and USA. So
Yeah, yeah, it's correct. Mexico produces the drug, and other countries like United States consume the major drugs, because in Mexico exists many cartels to traffic the drug and export to another countries. But yes, Mexico produce illegal drugs for some cartels, bad people.
But I think for society, drugs is not good. I think. What's your opinion, Brenda?
Yeah, I am agree with you, because these drugs, it's not only to buy to sell to only adult people. Maybe it's for
Kids, students.
it's for students, kids.
Yes.
Yes, it's a problem here.
and major problem to selling the USA also youngsters are being addicted of those drugs, and they were ruining their life. I think so. That is why USA government is very strict about this, and in the Trump government, then Trump was also making effort to make a wall between Mexico and USA so that they cannot supply in USA those drugs.
Yeah, but in the United States is legal consuming these drugs only for adults. The second country, it's Canada. Canada, in some states it's legal consuming drugs in many places. For example, the street, in your house.
But these type of things are bad to the society. I think this should be banned in the country. So it should not given the permission to sell to other country and among the people, because they are being addicted and they are not doing anything all they was like they are only taking the drugs, these type of things. In India also you can find here and there some people are taking drugs, but drug taker people, they have no power to do the things any type. Whole day they spend on the doing drugs addiction only.
Yes, but India it's illegal. Yes, Major
Yes,
sir.
yes, very strict here, very strict here. If you are carrying drugs with you, if you are caught, you will be punished for that. And I think there are very strict rule, and you will get a punishment for imprisonment also. But yeah, in Mexico, I was watching the video. 27,000 army persons, private army has drug sellers, and 200 aeroplanes have the drug sellers. This type of like proper army, proper government are running uh, parallel to the real government. Situation is out of
Yeah,
control like that.
yeah, it's because in Mexico exists many cartels. Cartel is like, you know, the cartels in Mexico.
No.
It's a mafia.
Yes, yes,
I like
yes.
I like Don. Don.
Don't. Yes, 6 companies are working for the drug selling and drug producing like that. And Pankaj sir, they have their own army. 27,000 people are selected for in army like service, and they have their own army and their own aircraft. So like that,
This is I like industry.
industry, and they ruling the governments over the government. Government is helpless now,
Yeah,
and
because
mayor was shot dead also when he think that to take action or something, there is dispute and he was shot dead.
they have a lot of money, na sir. That's why the
Yeah.
reason
So
those person have.
I think this is not good for society. And here in India, Punjab is one state which there there a lot of people are taking drugs like that, and they produce there at their home also. Punjab is at the top of all states in India.
I think one movie also
Yes, Urta
represent.
Punjab.
Yes.
One Bollywood movie is on the based of upon Punjab being drug addiction uh, of youngsters like people, they are being addicted and doing bad work.
Roshi, you live in Canada?
No, I'm in India.
In India? Oh, okay.
Rosni is living in India, but doing job of USA company.
Ah, okay.
That's why the reason her shift is as like night shift every day.
Yeah, the cartel in Mexico, they cook the drug and sell clandestine for other country. The problem here is the kids live in this environment. For example, with the fathers are at dr- addict, addicts to these drugs. They see use fathers, and when the kids grow, they take bad habits.
It's like China system, I think, Surendra sir. Because those students addicted for drugs, they needed also money, and due to needed money, they sell drugs in his circle also. I think.
Yes, everywhere this type of work is going on. If you are addicted of the drugs, and if you are not getting money properly, and then you have to search out the way to find out the money. So at least you will sell the drugs, and you will get other people also will get addicted in your circle. So this type of thing is going on also
So,
in India also.
so Brenda, what's your view or experience? Any guardian provide money to students or kids for purchase drugs or no? You see in your society,
Yeah, the
as,
cartel have many places, mini markets in some house, normal house. They sell the drug on the street in small portions, and it's no no expensive in small portions.
okay. So I think this type of topic is not good. I think, Surinder sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
the most popular drugs in Mexico is the cannabis.
Okay. But I really bad thing. Government provided this type of drugs is illegally. It's a really very bad for country like
Yeah,
Actually, all
Mexico.
the drugs are made there that are naturally made of or synthetic. They are synthetic or natural.
the cannabis it's a natural drugs, but they for these drugs make a synthetic.
Okay.
So can we change topic, Surinder sir? Brenda?
Yes, now we can
Yes.
discuss on culture of our Indian culture and Western culture
Yes,
also.
this is good.
Yes. So first Rosni or Prathi.
So no, first of all, I want to know by Brenda. Brenda, when you were kids and nowadays, any change in your society you see, or it's the same development of Mexico, or culture? What's your opinion? When you kids and right now, any changing in culture of Mexico people, or it's the same? Because all we know that developing country, it's always something increase, something develop. So what's your opinion regarding when you were kids and right now? Is any changing? Brenda, you understand my question or no? Hello. It's some network issue, I think. So yes, Prathi, please say something regarding our Indian culture versus Western culture.
Yeah, good morning, sir, and good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
So today's topic is Indian culture or Western culture. So we all know that our Indian culture and Western culture are too much different from each other. Like in India, so all the peoples, or we can say so many peoples, are wear the dresses who are that are long or shorts. But in the Western culture or Western culture, follow the short dresses, and both are too much different from each other, and both are good on their places. We are not judge the people on their dresses, because in the India, maximum people that are follow their culture, and they that are good. And western in the uh, western country, so many peoples are uh, followed their culture. And one thing I want to say, that like when the people who are live in western part of the India, and they follow their dress code, and uh, let's imagine that that type of people are coming India, and at that time people are watching very different way for their dresses, because um, because they don't follow that dress code, and they are very different for uh, the people. And same thing when the Indian people are go in that place, and they are also uh, watching look like the different way. But one thing I noticed, that when some of the girls who follow the Western culture or Western dresses, people judge it like they are not good. When the girls or any lady who are who wear the short dresses, at that time the people say that they are not good, and they also say that the girls or the woman and the person who are wear that type of dress, that are not good. And this thing is very bad. We cannot judge the people on their dress code, because it doesn't matter which type of uh, which type of uh, dress code you follow. Yeah, some of the time you follow this thing, but some of the time or every time you are not judge the people according to their dress code, because both of the things are very different. And um, some of the places where you don't follow their own dress code, because like some of the events, like or some of the functions, in all the functions or all in all the different events, we follow the different dress code. And at the time that dresses is good, all the time same type of dress is not good for the events or functions. So according to their dress uh, function or events, we follow the dress codes. And thank you.
Yes, Rosni, please say something regarding today's topic, our Indian culture versus Western culture. Yes.
Yes, today our topic is Indian culture versus Western culture. So, in India, there is many culture like many religions are living there, like Hindu, Sikh, and Christian. So they has their own Western, they has their own culture, own festival. But in US, there is no one that type of cultures. Only Western are follow up. But in India, as all are follow up like ethnic dresses, Western dresses. But in India, there is a most of the people close down there the Western culture. You see that in a food, dress, lifestyle, and they are also the people as a relationship, as a behavior towards the other people. So most of the Indians follow the Western culture in India. You see the most of the preference like Western culture. Most of the laws are passed according to Western culture. So you see the in 5 years, most of the Indian laws are follow up and passes the Western culture most. And but in India has some of the old mentality people has. You wear a dresses like a Western, so it's not good. But some kind of it's good because you see the dresses like it's most of the dresses shows the vulgar, but some good dresses show the good. So it's depend on personal mentality. So Western culture is, but is my opinion is Western culture is good as comparison to Indian culture. So it's today. So it's my opinion. So thank you.
Hi, Brenda. Can you want to say something regarding Western culture? Because you have no idea, I think, regarding our Indian culture. But I think you also seen in USA or movie. So please say
Okay, can you
something.
hear me?
Yes, yes. Please continue.
Uh, okay. Yeah, in my state, it's a development city. It's not a big culture or a strong culture, but when I was a kid, for example, I educated in a religion and with different value for the actual kids. For example, my hair actually is a long hair, and now the girls in my state uh, cut your hair like a man and paint your hair different color. This concept changed totally, and the dresses or the clothes in my city it's like the United States. The girls using mm, jeans, shorts, but in other state, a little far for me, the dresses is alone. The dresses for women is alone. The the men use both, and it's more atypical. Your dresses is atypical. and and maybe change because exists different religions in different states, and the people dress different depending to the religion. But in this time, in this moment, it changed. Even the behavior for the kids, because when I was a kid, I played in the street a typical games. But right now the kids only pass spend time in cell phone, video game, watching TV. The kids don't wanna play a typical games because it's boring. It's unknown for the kids this typical place. The society changed completely.
Okay. And do you see any difference culture between village people versus city people in your area, or it's the same?
Changed. Completely changed. The culture changed because only one example, it's a hair.
Hairstyle.
It's part of my culture. My hair is a long hair. It's a natural hair, but actually the girls cut your hair and paint different colors like a man.
Okay. I think you done.
I don't know yeah, I don't know if you understand
Yeah, no, no, I
what
already
do you mean.
understand.
Okay.
You want to say I like nowadays girls hairstyle. I like men style, men hairstyle. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So
and the
Surendra
kids
sir,
don't.
yes, yes. You want to continue, please,
Oh,
Surendra.
oh yeah, and the kids don't wanna play in the street with other kids. Only even spend the time in the cell phone, video games, watching TV.
Yes, this type of thing. I think every place. Kids rule only YouTube game. It's not good for kids' health also because always watching TV or video game. It's a very bad because eye problem, physical exercise is not. So you want to say something or it's done, Brenda?
It's done. It's done.
Oh, okay. So, Surendra sir, please say something regarding today's topic.
Yes, yes.
Today our
Actually,
topic is drug or Western versus Indian culture is
Yes, Indian culture versus Western culture.
yes. Culture means like a lifestyle, how our lifestyle is. So it is related to our customs and food habit and lifestyle, like how behave to the people, our, with our neighbor. So then all the on all the whole, then our culture develops. So we have discussed here. Rosni tells about dresses a lot, and Parthi also. In olden days, in our early days in India, a lot of differences where in our dress sense, like every states have their own dress, like some people wore turbans on his head, and some people wore saris, uh, dhotis, like that. But now it comes to like mingle with only one dress is getting, like pant and shirt in the men, and also in women they were wearing jeans and t-shirt, tops, and these type of dresses nowadays all the ladies and gents having. So dress sense is now being common, jeans and t-shirt, and among the men's pant and shirt. So dress is no matter how behave to the people with our neighbor, with our family. In India is totally different to our Western, without compared to our Western culture. Like our parents care of children, their children whole life. But in Western culture, you will see that after completing their schooling, uh, students has to forward their study with their own. I think after completing their study, they have to do the work in anywhere for the money, pocket money. But in India, a lot of students are struggling, and they are carrying their study on with the help of their parents. But in Western area is totally different. Here you can find a lot of students in Allahabad and Delhi. They are doing study and taking money from home at the age of 40. Till the age of 40, they are doing their study, and I think they are wasting their time. Life is very limited. It cannot be expanded. So they are not utilizing, and government is also making the society of this type because hot examination, a tough competition are there. That is why they are making, and so to be selected, they are making effort a lot, and they are spending their life of 40 years of their life means half past. So this behavior is not good. And one thing is, Amarnath told us that in USA, if your child grown up and when he crossed their schooling, he has to wear their pocket money, and all the expenses of their study he has to earn. And after doing here their education, and if he selected in any company and he's doing job, he's totally, and he separated with their parents, and he's doing with in company, and his home is different, separated home. not living with their family. But here in India, whole the life people spend with their family, and it is good for the society because uh, old age home is now becoming here in India also popular, but it is society of Western because all the parents had to live alone because the children of the parents went goes to far away and they do their duty and they live there and don't care their parents. This type of society is there, and this is good. There is negative and positive also result. A positive result to become self-made, and they become self-made and they earn money early at the early age. But in India, because parents care their children a lot, and that is why children don't care about the earning money at the age of 35, 30, 40. They carry on their study. After doing their study, they if they fails, they not get do not get job in government sector. They a lot of people come to their home and live with their family and doing some business. So this type of society. But in Western, I have heard like people after completing their study, they live at different place, and their parent live at different place. And but negative negative thing is this: their parent, if they get old, and they are now become uh, like sick, there is nobody to care of the couple. So this thing is bad because uh, parents should be cared of by their children because they cared their children at the age of early, like when they were kids. So kids duty is also to care their parents. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sanjay sir. So, Brenda, what's in your society? What's the role of parents, means
Yeah,
senior citizen
I am
parents?
yeah, I am agree with Surendra because in my state the young people, uh, everyone wants to be on unique. You know that they can alone, and that they do do not need anyone. The correct word is the people, the young people wanna be independent. Independent. They think maybe don't need my father, no need my mother. I can live alone and purchase my things for me. But I wanna a different. I wanna I think so different because right now I living with my mom in house of my parents, because right now I am single and I need my mom, for example, take care for me when I was a sick, and see for me every time. But the behavior changes for different young people. Maybe your value are different. Your education is a different. Your culture, they lost the culture talking with the people, and the union family.
So what's the meaning of kultur?
Culture. We are
Culture.
we are pronouncing culture here.
Okay, okay. Culture. So in your society also, Brinda, after marriage, maximum youngster left their own house.
Yeah, the communists left the house and live in other house when you husband, the husband proportion, or maybe the woman, or join for pay one house, but the communists left the house of the parents and begin other family.
Yes. So what's your view? It's a good or it's a need to change?
May, may For me it's good left the house of your parents and begin a new life with your new family, because when you live in house of your parents, maybe have problem because maybe your mom or your father or your brothers living in the house, and one more person or two more persons in the same house, it's more problems because the space is not a big space. It's only, for example, one bathroom, only two bedroom. The space is a little space, and add add in one house more people is a problem.
Yes.
The
But here,
bills is
here we see in our culture, here we see that after marriage of girl, they left their own house and need to go to his her husband house. Yes, this is our culture.
okay.
After marriage, girl need to left their own house and need to go to husband house. So this type of culture is not in western in your area, your country.
Yeah, in many families, in many families, they the these things pass,
Okay.
but the normal or the more common is when after you marry, you left the house of your parents and live with your husband in a new house.
So Surinder sir, what's your view? It's a really good or bad? Mm.
It's very good. It's very good. I accept that. But uh, after when your parents getting old and they are now helpless, there nobody to care their dear. So then their duty of children to the respect and their help, for their help they do time to time. This there should be uh, duty, I think.
This is true in many in some families. The sons for forget the parents because live in other house, and the fathers are are older and forget the sons. because the other families is concentrate in other family, not in your family or old family. But this is the part bad bad part.
So I think, Brenda, in your society, no any parents living as like joint family where grandfather, grandmother, father, kids all are living in one as like one family, or it's a
Yeah, yeah, exists different family living all together.
yes, this type of family also available in your society.
Yeah, it's available in my society.
Okay, but ratio percentage is very less. Yes,
Yeah, it's very less.
yes, I think so. Sir, in nowadays in India also joint family percentage is very low and in decreasing day by day. Yes, Surendra sir, compared
Yes,
to
of course.
ancient time.
In India also is developing this type of society. A lot of old age home is also being constructed, and a lot of people are living at their old age. Yes. So in India also this type of society is developing, because when the everybody had desire to educate their own son and daughter, and when, yes, when they are educated and they get their employments, and they get some were selected and they do their job at different places. So, and they cannot care their parents. And if like we are here, take birth in UP, and doing our job in Maharashtra or in South India, then we cannot care. If there is a lot of money we are getting in our salary, then our parents can live with us also. Then this type of thing can happen. But otherwise, your salary is not enough to survive all the people of your family. So they have to live alone. Otherwise, they will go to old age home.
Yes, first time I
Any
see seen by Amarnath sir yesterday night. They told us here is also I like senior citizen apartment. Means whole building is only for senior citizen. Means youngster not allowed for purchase house in that particular colony. I really first time seeing this type of colony only for senior citizen right to purchase house. So Brenda, in your area also available this type of building. In those building only senior citizen can purchase house.
you mean in what do you mean?
Yes, told yesterday Amarnath sir live from USA, and they told us here a lot of building made only for senior citizen. Means those people age above 55 years, they can purchase house in that building. You understand?
Yeah, 55 years the people can purchase a house.
Purchase, yes.
Oh, here it's not 55 years. Here is 20 25 25.
No, no.
The
Normal flat,
yeah
normal
the
house,
no
normal house. Every person can purchase. Those person. earn money, they can purchase house. Yes, but
Ah,
some specific building for only senior citizen. Means those people age above 55, they can purchase their own house in that particular building, and in which building only senior citizen couple person living. Youngster not allowed. Youngster only can visit.
oh,
Yes.
how many people is allowed in one house?
No, suppose one building has 100 flats. Okay, but these 100 flats only those people can purchase his age or her age above 55 years. That's
Oh,
called
here,
senior citizen apartment.
here is so different. The normal age for you wanna take one house is 30, 30 years.
So, Prarthi,
Excuse,
Roshni, you want to say something regarding, or it's
No, sir,
done?
it's time for leaving.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, Brenda, now time is over. So,
okay,
try to join 6 a.m. IST if possible. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have,
Thank you, Prarthi. Thank you, Roshni. Thank you,
Okay,
Brenda.
thank you, sir.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.